Beneath the world of New Genesis is the bow that supports the strange species the gods refer to as the bogs. A powerful force has returned among them. He lies now in the power pod, generating and building the immense cosmic charges, with which he will lead his legions against Earth, the doomed Dominion. The lid of the power pod is lifted away, and out comes Mantis.
We go to Earth. There we will win and rule for Darkseid.
On Earth, a lone intruder from the bog world roams the streets of Metropolis in search of Orion. Confused and frightened by his new strange surroundings, Forager dashes out into busy traffic. But Forager's powerful legs enable him to make extraordinary leaps. Metropolis PD begins to chase Forager. Forager then does the unexpected. He runs up the side of a skyscraper, high above the city, as the feeling of security returns to him. Forager halts to appease his hunger. As he eats, Metropolis PD arrives in a helicopter. Forager makes a run. Metropolis PD then throws a net. They captured Forager. Forager is roughly yanked into the air and borne off to the police headquarters, although suffering a setback to his plans. Forager has yet to learn the strange workings of fate.
Police station is your home until the DA gets here, Lincoln.
I'm not fighting you, Captain. I'm telling you that holding my clients is a task that neither you nor the DA can handle.
What's that? Are you knocking law enforcement in this town?
Come in, Mr. Hartwell. We have got special problems here.
That, I take it as Dave Lincoln, the private eye. Ambassador to our city's super guest.
They're our guests now, sir. We got them in the next room, but it's only 'cause they're cooperating.
J. Mason Hartwell, DA, I'm in charge here.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what your pals have done? Their war have racked up a huge loss in property damage.
And thanks to Orion and Lytre, there was no loss of life. Like it or not, Mr. DA, there are some situations that strike us from left field. This invisible war between Apocalypse and New Genesis is not a minor leak.
The next battle may make this a very visible war, DEA. Believe me, it'll be like nothing you ever saw.
Somewhere in the city.
How is the health of the economy, Ralph? I keep worrying about the devaluation of the dollar.
I just keep worrying. There doesn't seem much else to do.
A boom tube opens. Mantis and the bugs arrive on Earth. Orion requests for Hartwell, the DA, to join him in the fight against Apocalypse. Hartwell says he wants Darkseid's side of the story. Orion says that him and Lytre are his only chances of staying alive. An officer enters and tells them that they captured a bug. The sudden appearance of Mantis and his horde strikes terror into the first onlookers on the scene. The police are already preparing to meet Mantis with action. Cosmic charges generated by Mantis lash out to wreak havoc. Orion questions on how the bug knew his name. Forager informs Orion that he is an Eternal like him. Forager then tells Orion that Mantis has arrived. The three new gods prepares for battle. Hartwell, the DA, stops and threatens them to not take one more step or he and his men will shoot. Then suddenly, the new gods disappeared. Orion, Forager, and Lytre sneaks up on Mantis. The legions of Mantis barely reach their goal when the battle begins. The city is then witness to a battle of titans, fierce gods lashing out in fury. The battle grows fierce. There is a concentrated rush to kill Forager. Lytre the planner has defined the nature of the fight. His mind reaches for a key to victory. In one great mental flash, he scans the city in detail and discovers a possible weapon.
In the name of New Genesis, I greet you and ask for your services. The sounds created here may save the city. It looks advanced enough to transmit my frequencies. Sound as well as heat can be transmitted along a laser beam. There is a cosmic sound you'll never hear, but you shall transmit it along a beam you'll never see. Your city is at stake. Without my help, it perishes. As will great warriors.
The two scientists look from the windows. They see the horrible sight of crawling bugs. They begin to act quickly. Orion moves swiftly to crush his enemy. Orion throws a bug.b. Mantis tells Orion that he will fail. But then the sound comes, the sound only bugs can hear. Screaming in pain, Mantis and his minions break off the fight and flee.
Perhaps this is Lytre's doing. He was not among us during the battle.
You're right. Forager, there he is now.
Using his own light force as a laser beam, Lytre projects the lethal frequency transmitted to him by experimental laboratory. Mantis and his legions create a boom tube and plunge into it, leaving Earth unconquered. Then, as the last of the invaders vanishes, the boom tube fades away. Lytre's work is done. He returns to his friends as they greet him.
Earth lies troubled.
The gods are ever near.